Now, isn't that a way to start the stream off? Luckily I was on time. And baba boom! It's Queen time! Let me quickly set the rest up because I'm half done. I really wanted to capture the Queen for you all. Boy oh boy. And yes, a little bit earlier, but I was so fortunate to actually be on time. And without further ado, we already have the next heavy. Like I said, I'm half done because when I was setting up I saw 4 engines on approach, so I just rushed to get everything done. But here we are, folks. Good morning, well, afternoon. It is Friday, so a lot of people will have either their last work day today or already have weekend. There we go. Dzień dobry, kochanie. Hey, love. And we have Henk, and yes, Henk, I am in parking P3. Middag Martin, Nathan is there, Erwin is there, Jim is there as well as Pierre, Petra tuned in. We have Finn, Mandos, morgen, Rinus is there. Oh well, there we go. Primary inbound runway today. Yeah, they sure are, Jim. Now, isn't this a way to start the Friday off here at Amsterdam Airport? And we keep getting heavies, folks. It's also very heavy wind, so I really have to keep an eye out on the equipment that it's not blowing over. And Remco saying Atlas in a bit as well, correct. And Becky is there as well. It's been a while, Becky, good to see you. Alright, Erwin, good luck on work, mate, and thanks for just stopping by for a brief moment, just in time to see a Queen landing. And John tuning in from Niagara Falls, Canada. Good morning, mate. 6:10 if I remember correctly. 6 or 7:10. I think it's a 6-hour difference. And another Dreamliner. Like I said, I still have to set up everything. I prefer showing you guys the absolute beauty at Amsterdam instead of slowly setting everything up. Well, funny thing is, this Dreamliner is not showing up on flight radar, so... Oh, it is. This is KLM flight 706 from Rio, the 787-9. As you can see, the light is very interesting today. In the back it's light, in the front it's dark. And we have Mustafa as well. Afternoon, Mark. Good to see you, mate. Michel's with us. Clementia is there as well, asking if everything is okay. Yes, everything is alright. Hope you guys are doing fine too. And afternoon, Naguni. What a start. Yesterday when I checked the weather and when I checked the weather I was hoping for 27 only approaches today, but the websites didn't update yet. But here we are. 27 only. Now look at the windsock. If you guys remember last week, there was a little bit of one of the cones was like actually down a little bit, but look at this. They're both just static. And every color of the band is 5 knots. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 knots, which is enough. 25 is too much, I guess. And Jim, yes it is. Middag Danny. And heavy rain in Amsterdam. I can see. can I actually see Amsterdam from here? I don't think so. Maybe just the tip of, yeah. So there in the, on the left is Amsterdam. Alright, next up we have German Airways flying for KLM. Is flight KL 1828 from Stuttgart, departed an hour ago. And we are again getting Skittles today, folks. So we are again getting the blue A380, which is good fun. Oh, and Mark Lansdowne is saying the same. We're getting the indeed the destination to buy livery again today. So good stuff. I'm up for it. The plan is to stream somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. Not exactly sure how long, but that's a rough estimate of how long I'm gonna stay. Like I said, parking ain't cheap, so I have to watch the, in Dutch we say we have to watch the small ones, like every buck counts. But next up we have the light blue Iceland Air 737 MAX as FI 500 coming in. Oh, and let me put my Amsterdam inbound filter on as well. The Atlas Air is somewhere as well. My flight radar is glitching out a little bit. En afternoon Guus, goedemiddag. Enkele mensen saying in Rotterdam a lot of rain, hail, etc. So you got home right at the correct moment. That's good. And the moment I say it, look at this. Oh Jesus. Oh, every time I leave my tripod tent in the car, I am getting smoked by rain. And 32 minutes for the A380, which is good. Thanks for that update, and good afternoon, Vasco. Alright, there we go. But you know what the good thing is about rain, folks? Wet runway, so it is free spray. And GH saying, I'm heading to Amsterdam tomorrow for the first time from Manchester, then on to Cancun. Awesome. Does anyone know roughly how long it will take to transfer? Well, to be fair, I don't know, because I never transferred at my home airport. But Google is your best friend. Oh my, look at this. It's raining so crazy much. Holy. Just let me zoom in, and I hope you guys can actually see how much the rain is. I am so happy I decided to go to the garage now. You guys can't imagine. I was actually thinking about maybe going to the bike path where I was yesterday. Well, let me tell you, I would have been soaked. Yeah, there was some huge lightning in yesterday evening and in the night as well. Of course, sometimes with the winter times lightning comes, but yesterday it was lightning with snow. It's something I've never seen before in Holland. And utterly correct. This should be the EasyJet. It's hard to see, but this should be coming in from London Gatwick as flight 28679. My god, what a long flight number that is. Behind that KLM 1268 from Copenhagen on the E2. Then we have a PC-24 from Platoon Aviation, flies here quite often. Then we have the Dreamliner from Sao Paulo, and then it's Queen time again. My god, this rain is absolutely bonkers. If it gets too crazy, I might have to reposition a little bit further down the garage. Oh my. And GH, I think it all depends where you're going to. Sometimes it's passport control at the gates. But you have to be lucky, I guess. Oh yeah, Mark is saying the same. All depends on what gate you're arriving at. So let me quickly put my cleaning cloth in my... Oh, there was lightning. Let me quickly get my cleaning cloth because everything is getting wet already. Morning, Dutch Eagle. Oh, quickly back. There we go. So there's an E2 coming in from Copenhagen. Oh, floater. There we go. That was a really good touchdown there. And Raven is there as well. Morning, mate. I think you will be fine as well, GH. And welcome, Lars. So it looks like that small batch of rain is gone, but look at this. Do you guys remember I could actually show you a couple buildings in Amsterdam? They're gone. Oh my. Well, interesting way to start the stream. The plan was to actually start at 12:15 because I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it in time because of the traffic. So I actually delayed the stream, but here I am even before 12, and I'm so happy I did, because if you just tuned in, I started the stream off with the Queen, the Saudi cargo Queen. And just look at, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are some lights in the background. Oh yep, there we go. That's that Platoon Aviation PC-24. I have to rebalance the camera a little bit. And of course I lose focus by doing so. But so glad to have you all here this Friday afternoon, officially Friday afternoon, so really the last stretch before the weekend, folks. You got this. It's almost weekend, only a couple hours left. And GH, no, as far as I know, there's no more snow coming, but you never know. Of course, it's Holland, but the temperatures are going to get a serious bump. Tomorrow it's going to be 7 degrees, and Sunday it will be 15 degrees Celsius. That's Amsterdam for you. Oh. And Mustafa, yeah, the Wookiee hull is so good of the E2s. Alright, let's see if this little nugget is going to reverse. Very, very cool PC-24. It flies into Amsterdam quite often, and let me tell you, that livery is beautiful. The black on the tail has some like broken lines and cheat lines and some patches of grey. It's very beautiful little plane. Wow, 17 degrees over there. That's even more. And Jim, yeah, I'm not surprised. Of course, many planes in the morning took de-ice. So, of course, pushback and then going for de-ice. Even the small planes take like 10 or 15 minutes to get de-iced. And, well, in outbound rush, there's actually way more planes and you have to wait. So, yeah, the disruption index is quite high. Oh wow, yeah, I saw actually, when I was home, I saw a flight radar that the EK148 was very late because it had de-ice. And I actually was considering going to the far right corner of the parking garage because it gives a little better view on de-ice, but I haven't seen any de-ice action for the last 2 hours. So, alrighty, there we go, beautiful Dreamliner. I'm going to do a replay on this one so we can see it landing double. Wow, really smooth landing. You can really see the spray. Wow. Oof. That's gonna be first exit. That's something you don't see that often in Amsterdam. Oh no, I'm not gonna do the replay because it's Queen time. Oh yes. And it might be a go around because the Dreamliner is still on the runway. So let's focus on the Queen. The Dreamliner is still on the runway. Let's see what the Queen is gonna do. Atlas Air. There we go, folks. Show some love and appreciation for the Queen in the chat. we got hill. Alright, there we go. I'm not gonna film it, I already did with the Saudi, so enjoy. It's queen time. And again, that wing swoop, the iconic 747 action. There we go. Dry that runway. Oh yes. And welcome from Amsterdam North, Dirk. Let's rewatch that. That was actually a really beautiful landing. Little sketchy on the panning from my side, so I'm sorry for that, but again, some beautiful queen time there. Wow, 17 minutes into the stream, already 2 747s. And by the looks of it, runway 36 center is open for takeoffs as well, because it looks like there's, oh, the wind. It looks like there's a 7.6 from United taking off there. Oh my. Right, and with a little bit of delay or a space in between, first we have a TAC Aviation Malta Falcon 7X coming in from Paris Le Bourget, and then a little bit after that Austrian flight 379 from Vienna with an A320 200. And yeah, Ardigan, that actually happens, well, basically with every 747 landing here at runway 27, from what I've noticed. And that Falcon is going to be actually quite loud. Usually the private jets do insane reversing. Alright, correcting a little bit. Imagine the wake it's flying through behind or after the Queen there. And oh, that was actually quite peaceful. Hey Danny, goedemiddag. Nice Falcon 7X. Yeah, mini MD-11. Yeah, I just love the tri-jets. Alright, back to approach. To an approach, as far as the eye can see. First one is that Austrian flight from Vienna with an A320 200. And let me open Flight Radar to see what the second one is. And hey there, Hannah. Actually it's Swedish, if I remember correctly, so it's Hanna. Alright, first up, like I said, Austrian. Behind that we have EasyJet from Manchester. And then we have Norwegian with the Fridtjof Nansen livery from Stockholm. Oh no, KLM is in front. Why is it not showing up on Flight Radar? And Raven, yes it does. To be fair, I didn't check both registrations from either yesterday and today, but look at this. KLM A321 Neo. Oh, sketchy. Oh. Well, that was an arrival. And Jim, yeah, coffee. Always when I switch locations, especially when it's cold outside, I quickly grab a coffee at the McDonald's, take a quick toilet break, and then up next to the onto the next location. But to be fair, in these kind of conditions, it's actually really convenient to be in the car for like 20 minutes, to warm up just enough to be able to stand out in the cold for like 2 more hours. And this is the Bravo then, isn't it? Oh, it's the Alpha. Hey John. Alrighty. Now it's OS 376. There we go. And welcome George. And Mark is saying the A380 is assigned for runway 27. Happy days. So back to back, yesterday the blue A380 on 27 and today as well. It was struggling indeed, but they do have quite a strong headwind, so it's pretty easy going with some minor corrections. Oh. There we go. And the older KLM livery, you mean without the cheat line going down on the nose, just like completely symmetrical. En middag Jan. And funnily enough, the Atlas Queen is, I can't show it because it's exactly behind the construction of the garage, but it's still waiting at the end of the taxiway. Funny. And DB tuning in for Edinburgh, good morning mate. And Raven is saying on their Aachen, nice blizzard. Yeah, it's always the south, well technically southeast of Holland is always getting the most snow, so yeah, when you're in Aachen or close to Aachen, of course it's always getting way better, much more snow. It snowed last night, so it was quite white when I woke up still, but it's way above zero, and snow is, especially on the west coast, it's quite unique to have like a proper layer of snow covering the airport. Yeah, that's true up here. They do have a completely blue nose now. Iberia Express. Oh, pretty easy going today for the planes, I have to say. And Arjan is saying, you are there. Was already watching the Manchester airport stream, but Amsterdam is so much more beautiful. Awesome words there. And Arjan, you probably tuned into Simon and Liz. I really enjoy watching Simon and Liz, especially in the weekends when I just wake up, have my coffee. I always tune into their stream. Always good fun. Manchester is, for me, Manchester is a really cool airport, but yeah, Amsterdam is just something else, isn't it? Fair enough, Pierre. You can see that it's raining in the background there. The white lines that you can see, the vertical lines are rain or snow. How do you call it? Downfall. I never know what the English word for it is. Maybe the Dutchies in the chat can help me. Neerslag. And Air Mike is tuning in. Good day, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying. And I hope you're having a good Friday. Now let's see the wind socks. Oh, we way past them. Alright. Well, the wind for sure is there. Oh, downpour. So it doesn't matter if it's rain, hail or snow, downpour is neerslag. And that's what I'm talking about, those white lines. Oh. And no, not those white lines, folks. Precipitation, gotcha. That's a word I have to remember. Well, there's a lot of precipitation at the moment because, again, we have an insane rainstorm coming. Look at this, at the other side of the airport. Just listen. And thanks for helping me out on that one, folks. And a fallout, that's like when it's snowing, so oh my god. Alright, next up, Norwegian. Oh my word. I'm getting bombarded by hail at the moment. When you have cold legs and the hail hits your jeans, it's like needles in your legs. And welcome from Brussels there. Holy. What am I doing to myself? Yeah, mates, yesterday it was pretty nasty weather as well. Oh, there we go again, another downburst. Aha. My god, imagine, I'm standing in the parking garage and it's slippery. Jesus, what a hobby. Oh, good. Ah, the A380 is delayed. Now, to give you guys an idea, even the car alarms are going off. That's how hard the hail is hitting at the moment. Holy smokes, look at this. Ow. Ow. Oh my word. 1 second, guys. My god, it's completely slippery in the garage. What the heck? And after our evening there, David, Brisbane, and I will, Pierre, if it's getting too much, I'll make the call to go. Oh my. Ow. No, it's hail. It's not rain, it's hail. Just listen to the car alarms going off. Oh my. Yeah, use the safety helmet indeed. I almost need like a motorcycle suit or something, I don't know. That's actually not even a bad idea to go out streaming. Helmet, motorcycle, a jacket, motorcycle jeans. My lord. And Arnaud tuning in from France. Afternoon, mate. So let me see if I can actually still open up flight radar. So the next heavy is, I think, 10 or 15 minutes out. We'll be relatively close to the A380, which is now in Dutch airspace, but it looks like they're putting the A380 in a holding pattern. And indeed I am on the 5th floor of the parking garage, which is the panoramic viewing deck. Come on. And was that lightning? I didn't see. And mace. If I'm getting cold, I have gloves. I have some thin gloves and I have some winter gloves. Yep, do it, mate. And there's no bad weather, there's only bad clothing, folks. Remember that. Yeah, David, it's been like this for a couple days now. Oh, and before it touches the clouds. Oh, please focus, please. There we go. KLM Cargo Queen there, taking off on runway 24. She looks empty though. I'm brave. I'm just. There's a difference between brave and stupid, I guess. And Sharifu, roughly 15 minutes, I think. So, oh wow, we have a plane without approach lights. Well, it adds to the spookiness though. Oh lord, the camera, I have to clean the camera screen after this one. The camera lens. But if the lightning is getting too intense, I am out of here. But if it's far away, I don't really mind. And there we go, early touchdown. Well, technically, I'm working on my immune system right now. Being out in the cold for, what is it, 4 days in a row. I had a 1-day break because I just wanted to recharge everything, not only my camera gear but my body as well. But yeah, I'm actually, this is pretty good for the immune system. And Pierre, no, because I'm in the parking garage. And I think on top of the parking garage is a rod, and the garage is grounded as well, so. Well, literally. And David, right now, basically daily, but usually between 1 to 3 times a week. So in the winter time, it's very challenging to stream after work. So usually in the winter time it will be either in the weekends and in the summertime also after work. And indeed, burning brown fat, you got that right, Koenie. But also gaining brown fat, which is one of the hardest fats to acquire on the body and one of the healthiest ones. And I see we have 600 people in the chat. Welcome everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to View and Aviation Live here at, yeah, what should I call it? Amsterdam, something like that. Oh Pierre, I love it. I love a little bit of humor. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I'm joking, even if it's to myself. I always love to goof around. Oh wow, was that lightning? I saw something reflecting on the plane. Let me quickly clean the lens again. Oh, and you guys just saw my wet nose probably. David is asking what's the local time. It's 12:42 p.m. Middag Adrie. And oh, it was lightning. Okay, so I just have to keep an eye out on that. If the sirens go off at the Amsterdam airport, that means that there's a complete stop. Or how do you say it? A movement? No, not a movement stop. How did you call it, David? I forgot. And no problem are known Sandy, I think it was. And the little nugget touching down there on 27. It is dark out here today, folks. It is moody, it is spooky, it is sensational. Thanks, Jules. Appreciate it. And there's a lot of planes going for runway 24 for takeoff. There we have plane in the background taking off to Reykjavik. This KLM 777-200 is going to runway 27. And the Orange Pride got pushed back as well. Oh yeah, ground stop, thanks. That's the one I was looking for. And Jim, usually, yeah, when there's like a storm overhead, there's an alarm that goes off on all over the airport that actually calls in for a ground stop because it's just too dangerous. Because imagine if you're doing fuel or something like that and you have a lightning strike. And fuel, it is I think 10 minutes away, so it's still coming in. And folks, this is the reason I love streaming in these types of conditions. Mark my words, in the summertime it's nice and chill because it's nice weather. You can be out there in your shorts and your t-shirt just chilling. But there's something with bad weather, or not bad weather, but like Mother Nature showing itself. That's way more interesting for me to watch. And John Dutch, oof, thanks for that. That was a really rough one. And Peter down under, good evening mate, good to have you in the chat here. Let's rewatch that landing. That was a serious bounce. I thought it was just me, but oh no, it was just me. It looked way more extreme than it actually was. Alrighty, next one. German Airways again. No, B8, so that's the London City flight. No, my god. I haven't really had the chance to open up FlyRadar. And I hope so too, Valerie. I hope the weather... Well, in 2 days on Sunday it's going to be 15 or 16 degrees Celsius, so... Not that you feel anything of the temperature when you're inside the plane, but... Just look at the contrast, folks. Look at that storm. And photo for you, they actually have 2 blue A380s, so the chance is big that you get it back to back. And I see a lot of people are flying soon. That's good stuff, folks. And afternoon there, Sebastian. Oh, you're at the end of 3-6 ride. Sweet. Probably watching the takeoffs from the bike path then, aren't you? No wait, 36 right. That's the Aalsmeerbaan. So you should be, if you're in the bike path, I should actually be able to see you. And paper saying A380 coming. Yes folks, the destination Dubai livery is coming soon. Oh, 3 months to the sun. I'm jealous, Luis, but probably you worked very hard to achieve that. There's a massive lineup of planes waiting to go to runway 24. There's one on the runway, there's a second one waiting, then I see SOS, I see Delta, there's a KLM 777, there's Air Canada waiting. Cathay Pacific is actually taxiing right now with the A350 1000. It is proper busy. Sweet David, off to Sydney, cool. And Torben is asking what's the weather tomorrow. I think tomorrow it's 7 or 8 degrees, just like today, so it's maybe a 5-minute bumpy ride and that's all. And good to see you, Ms. Wolves, welcome. Emirates south of Almere, good stuff. Let me open up Flight Radar and see what we actually got going on at the moment. Qatar is on its way as well. We have Eastern Airways coming from Humberside, and then KLM 777 with KL622 from Atlanta. Then we have KLM from London City, and then it's either going to be Southampton or the Emirates A380. But Flight Radar is throwing the A380 all around. So here's the Eastern Airways from Humberside flying for KLM. And Roy, goedemiddag. Good to see you, mate. And Doe is saying, I'm standing up there. Where's there? Because Amsterdam Airport is big. Alright. Vacate ASAP and make room for the 777. And Ms. Wolf is saying 786 people watching, only 132 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for that one, Ms. Wolf. Much appreciated. And indeed, guys, if you do enjoy the stream, consider giving the stream a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more live streams and 4K videos as well. I do try and post something as often as I can. And it is looking good for the A380. Alright, quick sip of coffee before the 777. Well, Pierre, 5 thumbs up. I think you have to refresh the stream. Or maybe it is, but... Morgen, Michael. Pickle. Alright, there we go. KLM 622 from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see if it's going to reverse. KLM is either full on reverse or just idling it down the runway. There we go. And there we go, just idling down the runway. Little bit of thrust reverse applied. But smooth sailing. So in roughly 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes, we're going to see the blue A380, also known as Skittles. And Jonkman coming in with a 295 PayPal donation. Thank you so much for that one, young man. Very much appreciated. And for those who don't know, the PayPal helps me out directly, and YouTube takes cuts from donations. So very much appreciated for that direct support there, young man. And it really goes a long way. It helps cover the parking costs, and it helps to keep the channel alive. So thank you so much for that one. Much appreciated. And Maria tuning in from Portugal, welcome. And Andres is tuning in from Australia. Good day, mate. Good to see you. Alright, current situation. KL 980 on approach with an E190 from London City. That's the first one, that's the one you see on screen. The lights in the top left corner, yeah, you guys can see that too, is KLM 1068 from Southampton. And then it is the Emirates A380, the destination Dubai livery. Skittles. Can't wait for that. I'm really keen on seeing the reverse from this side. Yesterday I caught it on the bike path, so basically on touchdown, and now we can catch it from this side. So I'm going to film the A380 and then I'm going to do the replay. It's going to be good fun, folks. And thanks for that, Maria. Oh, just rolling down here. Alright, next up, KLM flight 1068 from Southampton, and then it's king time. Members in the chat, you know what to do. Yeah, dying gusting 42. It's pretty, well, I'm in the garage now and you don't really see it, but it is proper windy out here. The wind socks are actually, let me see, we have two here. There's this one, and then we have one, is it in the back? Yeah. Gives you guys a rough idea. And greetings from Eindhoven, FX Tube. And thanks, Geert. Good name. Awesome, Jesper. Alright, folks, almost time for the A380, the highlight of the day, and we almost have 1,000 people watching. Imagine, folks, 1,000 people tuning in to Amsterdam here to join me on the live stream to see how the Emirates A380 is going to land. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name is Bart. I'm the host of V1 Aviation, and I do live streams here at Amsterdam. I do video compilation videos at Amsterdam and all around Europe. So if you do see what you like, consider hitting a thumbs up on the stream and consider subscribing as well. It's so good to have you all here today on this lovely Friday afternoon. It's almost weekend, so it's a, might as well call it the pre-weekend show. And indeed, Pierre, 1,000 is also a huge highlight. You guys can't imagine how grateful I am for all of you to tune in. So for every single one of you, there it is, the ever so mighty A380, the king of the skies, coming in from Dubai. Skittles, the destination Dubai livery. And zeg maar Bart, good name indeed. Welcome Ralph, theme park rides. Welcome to the chat as well. Frank saying but a smooth landing, absolutely is. Alright guys, are you all ready for the A380? I sure am. Like I said, I'm going to film it, and after that I'm going to put it on replay so you guys can see the landing again. I'm going to try and do my best on the video and on the panning, but there we go. And indeed, what a Yuko, it's huge. And oh Michael, king time. Thanks John. Alright, there we go everybody. You know what time it is. It's king time. There we go. Alright, enjoy folks, it's going to be very, very cool. Oh wow, let's rewatch that. That was some serious spray. Oh my. Gosh, what an absolute unit of an airplane. Skittles is menacing, touching down here at Amsterdam. Oh wow. And Josh, no, it only has two engines with thrust reversers, and that's why it's always reversing here at Amsterdam. Wow, how did you guys enjoy that one? That was some serious action, wasn't it? Oh my word, what a machine, what a tank, what a unit, what a beautiful livery. And I'm so happy all of you were able to enjoy the landing there. This was seriously good. And I see we have over 1,000 people tuning in. Oh my, what a day, what a day. A memorable day for sure folks, and greatly appreciated. And I see everybody tuned in for the A380, but doesn't matter. Thank you all so much for stopping by, dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, and joining me and everybody else here in the chat watching the A380 land. Oh wow, what an absolute unit of an airplane it is, isn't it folks? There it goes to the golf pier. And no problem Lars. Hey Theo, welkom. Hoe gaan je? My god, what a day. Look at the, even when it's turning, look at the water, it's just kicking up there. And Frank is saying, your vid got recommended and so far digging this. Well, that's appreciated mate. I'm happy that YouTube is recommending it and that you're enjoying the show. That means that they're actually favorable, or that it's favorable, and I'm just happy that you guys are enjoying. That's the most important for me. I want to provide you guys with the action here at Amsterdam Airport. I'm not a showman, I just love sharing what's happening at the airport, and I just always get excited when something like this happens, and I'm happy to see that all of you are enjoying the same thing. What a day. Alright, then after the A380 docks into the gate, I'm going back to the action. Awesome, Michael. And Connie is asking how long is the stream going to take. Let me see what the time is. It's 1. So 1 to 1.5 hours ish. Maybe a little longer, all depends on the weather and on the traffic. If there's nothing much happening, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. That's not my style. And the A380 is at the gate, so let me put my gloves on. First a sip of coffee, much needed. And Yair is saying, this is funny, never ever have I watched an airplane video and still I recommend it. Awesome, thank you so much. And Joep is asking what equipment I'm using. Oh, my bad. Geert. Geert's asking which equipment I'm using. I'm using a Sony RX10 and a YOLO Box Mini for streaming. And Joep, no go around so far today. And Bart is saying also recommended from the YouTube homepage. So welcome everybody then, and indeed an absolute unit of a plane. And Roy's impressive A380 fact, max fuel capacity is 325,000 kilos, and for the non-kilo speakers that is 650,000 pounds ish. Not even 1 hour into the stream, folks, and already so many highlights. 2 747s, the blue A380, 1,100 lovely people tuning in. Hailstorms. It is not even 1 hour and already so much has happened today. But Joep, I think the reason behind the no-go rounds, it's relatively good view. So the cloud base is, I think, at, I don't know, 3,000–4,000 feet. And the wind is directly head on. So I think that's the reason. But I don't know. And Peter de Jager tuning in. Middag Peter. But if you just tuned in, welcome to the show. My name is Bart. I'm currently streaming from parking P3, watching airplanes land on runway 27 here at Amsterdam Airport. If you do enjoy the show, consider giving the show a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. And consider subscribing. Almost at 13,000 subscribers as well is what I've noticed. So let's see if we can make that happen, folks. And a little nugget with a white nose. And Bart saying hopefully the rain won't be coming your way, it's pouring down. I already had a serious hail shower, so we will see. And Rob saying pilots are dealing with the winds quite well. They absolutely are. And welcome Mike. And what do we have here? Do we have a Delta coming back? That's an interesting... Oh, maybe the Delta is going to the Polderbaan or center runway, something like that. It is time for the gloves. And Epic ER, welcome mate. Good afternoon to you and welcome to Amsterdam today. And Roy saying the Pavlov reaction. Seeing the yellow M in the picture makes me crave for a quart pounder. Yeah, Colombia. But believe me, yesterday I was streaming all the way down the bike path, and you can't really see it from here, but I'm going to try and show you. So for those who watched the stream yesterday, it's exactly behind the McDonald's, but you can see the road, and then there the cars, and exactly in the middle of the screen you can see a small fence on in the middle, and there's a bike path up there. And I was streaming from there yesterday, and the wind was coming from the McDonald's side, so all the time I was getting like the smell of fries and nuggets and I don't know what else. Take some backbone to not walk in there and eat something. Right, there we go, a nice E2 floating over the threshold there. Let's see if we're gonna get the Wookiee howl. Oh yep, little reversing. Yeah, that's indeed how they lure you in. They just the exhaust on the McDonald's just vape out the smell of fries. And Jair, thank you so much, mate, and glad you were able to tune in, and good luck on work today and enjoy your weekend. Well, I have a running nose, or as they would say with Nati in Poland, I have Qatar. And yes, I'm not kidding, Qatar is a running nose. And David saying the Macca's sounds like a great late afternoon snack now, or a late night snack. Oof. And after the stream, yeah, after the stream I've got something to do, so no McDonald's for me. But that doesn't matter. And Peter, yes, I am at P3 at the moment. And Raven is saying trying to multitask, connecting the new 5.1 sound system. Ooh, that's good. I'm trying to multitask too, panning, looking at the chat, and trying to open up flight radar. And Epic is saying first time here watching V1, but certainly known around the airport. Awesome, mate. Thanks for tuning in then, Epic, and glad you know your way around the airport. And hip hip Qatar. Alright, let me open up flight radar because I have no clue what we've got going on at the moment approach wise. Let me pan around to there. Look at the small white puffs of clouds. That's a sign that there's some serious weather in the sky. Alright, next up, it's good that I look actually. DB, coming from DB, the E2 from Edinburgh, KLM 924, and behind that we have the Qatar Airways 777-300 QR273 from Doha. Behind that we have KLM 964 from Teesside, and let me see if we have some more heavies coming this way. The next heavy is 37 minutes out, and that's the Emirates Sky Cargo coming in from DWC from Dubai. Bye. And other than that, it's all some narrow bodies. So there's the E2 from Edinburgh. And there's actually a 777 flying overhead here. I can't show it, but I saw one. I don't know if it's in for approach or if it was a missed approach or something on another runway. I have no clue. And Norweed is just tuning in. Hello. Welcome up on stream, saying I've been watching for a couple minutes now, enjoying the show. And what camera are you using? Thank you so much for tuning in. First of all, I am actually using a Sony RX10 Mark IV, which is for streaming one of the most convenient cameras I can think of. And yes, you can hear the zoom, zooming in and zooming out, but it's a really smooth camera. I use it. Well, it's my workhorse. I have another camera that I use for the dedicated 4K videos, but this camera gets out almost all the time. Alright, next up QR273, the Qatar 777-300. Let's do a replay on that one as well after it touched down. Alright, there we go. Short finals. And Arjan is saying there's a chance on heavy wind gusts with a lot of cancelled flights. Good to know, Arjan, and thanks for the heads up there. Oh. Easy there. There we go. We literally have a crow. Oh, there we go. Some nice water getting kicked up there. Alright, let's replay that one. And welcome there, Dean. After MME to catch a 227. Ooh. Is it the oil spill one? The, what's the name? GOSR8 or GOSRB? That's one of the very few planes I really want to capture on video, the 727. Some nice spray there on the Qatar. Wow, we're 90 subscribers away from 13k. I just noticed. And look at this, double trouble. Qatar coming in, Qatar going out. Pilots probably waving to each other. The 777-300 and the A350-900. Nice comparison there, actually. Sometimes you just have those lucky moments, don't you? And the biggest plane I've ever filmed probably is the A380. Size-wise, that is. Oh, awesome, Dean. One of the very few planes, like I said, I really want to film. And usually it's both of them going out. They don't really fly that often, so really cool catch. And another little nugget touching down there. I think this was the T-side flight. Qatar going to runway 24, and indeed, Jim, they are capable contenders. Again, my hands are so cold, even in the glass my hands are so cold I can't even open up flight radar. So let's just enjoy what we have on screen here. But there is some flight information on the bottom of the screen for you guys, easier to read than for me. And welcome, Godzilla. But again, to Youngsman, thank you so much for that €3 PayPal donation earlier on. Much appreciated. Really the best way to support the channel there. Liking, subscribing, and financially through PayPal, because it actually helps me out covering the costs of fuel and parking, and also one of the most important ones, getting a coffee once in a while. But other than that, guys, I'm just properly enjoying, especially today. The weather is absolutely bonkers. We had the blue A380 again, 2 747s already in just shy of an hour. And Peter is saying, afternoon, I have the same camera and wonder how you use the reply button. Awesome stream. Thank you so much for that question, or for those kind words, Peter. And to answer your question, it's not through my camera, it's through my streaming device. The camera doesn't have a replay button, but my streaming box does. And I will not comply. No, but if don't go for to length to do some support. If you want to, you can, but don't take too much time to get stuff sorted out to help me out. And Anthony tuning in from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean, first time on this chat. Welcome there, Anthony. Good to have you all the way from Trinidad. And it looks like we have KL 751 on finals as well. And it slowly starts to rain again. And Epic is saying, I can say, Bart, you're making a very nice stream, and I've seen quite some. Well, that puts a smile on my face, mate. Thank you so much for those kind words. I'm just being me. This is my style of streaming. This is my style of filming. It's maybe a little bit unconventional with like the really up close thrust reverse and stuff like that, but it's just my way of capturing video. So I'm happy that you're enjoying. And Joffrey is asking, saying nice view. Where are you standing at? I'm at parking P3, so the big parking garage. And Cynthia is tuning in from Naples. It's Stuart again on his wife's channel. Welcome again, Stuart. And any 777s with GEs? Let's see. Yep. And how do I keep all my stuff dry? Well, technically, basically, it's hard. When I'm not streaming but just making video, I have a dedicated rain cover for my camera, and I do have a so-called tripod tent. So if I'm out in the field and I really want to keep everything dry, I use that one. I put my streaming device in the middle of my tripod so it's a little dry. So that's how I keep everything dry as much as possible. And Joffrey, yeah, the egg box. KLM's not really headquarter, but I don't know if I can show it from here. Beautiful 777 touchdown there. Nice long wheelie. And Babe Nate coming in with a umbrella. It's on the beach, but an umbrella. I need it, sweetie. Thank you so much for that beautiful super chat, that super sticker there. Puts a smile on my face, and yeah, I need an umbrella. So thank you so much for this one, sweetie. Always supporting in the chat, moderating, being in the background, giving the support, seeing the videos. Kukam se bardzo, babe. Love you, sweetie. Thank you so much for this one again. En SVA YouTube recommended stream. Wel chill om te kijken deze stream. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. And it slowly starts to rain again. What a surprise. Oh yeah, indeed, babe, it's an umbrella from Croatia. Hvala. And moin Peter, welcome. And welcome Magdalena from Greece. 22 degrees Celsius in Athens. That is a whopping 17 degrees more than here in Amsterdam. Oh, a little sloppy on the panning there. And Cynthia, this is called, Amsterdam Airport is called Amsterdam Airport Schiphol. So this is Schiphol Airport. And I don't know if it's visible from here. There it is. With the F100 on the panoramic viewing deck somewhere. There it is. So there's the Fokker 100, which is publicly accessible. And here's the sign. It's hard to read, but it says Schiphol. Oh my god, I can't even see it. Ah, Schiphol Amsterdam, exactly. And we have a plane on approach without approach lights, so always interesting to see which one that is. And we have Finnair tuning in. Good morning, mate. I got a question to Transavia with Caleb. I got a question, do Transavia with KLM and Air France? If you mean if they're sister companies, yes they are. KLM or Transavia is a full sister company of KLM. I don't know if it's really the KLM Air France group, but and you need a good old workhorse there. And how do you spell it? S-C-H-I-P, that is ship, and then H-O-L, Schiphol. And there we go, touchdown on Casper. Why do I call it Casper? Because it looks like Casper the Ghost. Is this a cargo one? Oh yeah, is this the M&G cargo? Let's rewatch that one. That's a pretty awesome plane. I have not seen many white cargo ones. I think this is the M&G one. It was a pretty smooth landing as well. It gives me some time to take a quick sip of coffee as well. And indeed, Schiphol isn't even located in Amsterdam. Technically, Schiphol is located in Schiphol. It's still officially a city, or yeah, a place. And Mark Lanstein coming in with a €5.50 PayPal donation there. Thank you so much for that one, mate. And like I said, it's you guys are the best, really. Thank you so much for the support on the channel there. This can actually go towards a coffee or for parking, so it makes it all possible for me to get back out here. And straight back behind that one is John from Niagara Falls coming in with a $4 Canadian super sticker with a nice warm cup of coffee and your third super on the live. So thank you so much for that one, John. Very much appreciated. And indeed, BBN Cargo, thanks for that one, Pierre. Guys, thank you so much for that support on the channel. It goes a long way. We had Jonkman, we had Babe with a beautiful umbrella from Croatia, exactly, sweetie. And then we have John coming in with a warm coffee sticker, and then we have Mark with a PayPal donation. Greatly appreciated, guys. You guys rock. And I'm using a Sony RX10. And Lucas, I'm in parking P3 on the northern side of the airport. And greetings back, Melvin. And Sun Express, oh, this is going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to be a very rough touchdown. Just gut feeling. And I was wrong. Not too bad. But believe me, guys, everybody's asking about the camera. It's not the camera that makes the picture, it's everything. It's the tripod, it's the motion of the panning, knowing the settings on the camera. It's so much more than just using a camera. And Lucas, yeah, the Sony is using 600mm equivalent, because it's not a full frame or an APS-C sensor, it's a 1-inch sensor. But that's why it's such a good camera. Oh wow. By the looks of it, 3.6 center is open as well for takeoffs. Now if I were to be on the other side of the garage, I could actually show you guys that. I'm going to try and catch one, because it's pretty cool with all the spray. And Kamal, welcome from Turkey all the way here to Amsterdam. Welcome, mate. And 180 degree? No, I don't really have, well, technically, yeah, almost 180 degree. And indeed, Pierre, it's not the roast that makes the coffee. You got that wrong, right? Here comes the sun, yeah. And Roy, I know that boy got sent away. I have not been sent away yet, but I do pay for parking here, so I don't know. I know that they were saying that you need a permit to film. Well, if they can show me where it says that I need a permit, I will go. But as long as they can't give me any proof, I have all the right to be here. I'm just trying to see if I can see something on 36 Center, because it's so cool to see the planes literally rocking down 36 Center. Oh yeah, there's one. It's a narrow body, but and, oh yeah, I can imagine that it was very windy and many waves in Amuiden. So that plane there is taking off from 36 Center, Bulgaria Air. No, it's German Airways, my bad. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's hard to film. Even on the other side it's hard to film, but pretty cool. And indeed, no authority, and well, it is, you have to pay for it, but there's even a big, how do you call it, like plate downstairs, which is the first floor, second, third, fourth, and the fifth floor. Well, for the English speaking people, the fourth floor. There's actually a sign that says panoramic viewing area, so they even promote for you to go up here. And yes, Stuart, the Maria actually landed at Amsterdam many years back. Awesome, Petra. I am just trying to contemplate. Let me see where that Emirates Sky Cargo is, guys. Oh, wow, and I will not comply. You actually came through. Thank you so much for that one. I will not comply, coming in with a €10 super chat with the #1 and the balloon there. Thank you so much for that support. To you as well, I will not comply. Greatly appreciated, and like I said, it really goes a long way with providing some literal fuel for me to be out here, and it, like I said, it goes a long way with supporting the channel there. Thank you so much for that one. And Ovidio, yeah, this is runway 27, correct. And yeah, the winds are absolutely strong today. And the vertical radar is actually a bird radar. And no problem at all, not comply. I love streaming out here, so yet again, thank you so much for that. And Tim, I do not. And welcome, Richard. Oh, let me quickly turn around and show you guys what 36 Center looks like when a heavy decides to thunder down the runway. Look at the spray. Welcome, Nico. Awesome, isn't it? I cannot find that Emirates Sky Cargo. Oh, there it is. It is flying just shy of Enschede, so it's probably 25 to 30 minutes out. And Ricardo tuning in from Oslo. Welcome, mate. Welcome to Amsterdam today. Glad to have you aboard here. Hey Jan Kees, welcome. And it's called Utrecht. And now every airport has different bird radars, but I know that those bird radars that you were talking about were actually invented here at Amsterdam Airport. They're low ground radars, so all the birds, usually the radars see from, I think, 20 or 30 meters above ground, but those radars can actually see, I think, almost ground level. There's actually a video on YouTube, the Schiphol YouTube page, where they explain it. And welcome, Barakal. Oh, look at that. The 777 going towards runway 24 there. And it starts to rain again. Because why not? And FH, yeah, we're called the Dutch, and there's a big difference between the Netherlands and Holland. It's the same with the UK. You have the UK, you have Great Britain, you have Scotland, England, Wales. So for those who don't know, the Netherlands is the country and Holland are the provinces, North Holland and South Holland, and Amsterdam, as well as the airport, and Rotterdam as well, are in Amsterdam is in North Holland and Rotterdam is in South Holland. But it's easier for people to say Holland than the Netherlands. See ya, Zena. Oh wow, the spam children are getting back into the chat. Kids those days. American Airlines Dreamliner is now taking off from 36 Center. Oh, uh-oh, there's a jet. This is going to be an interesting one. Oh, yeah, that worked. And Gelderland isn't Holland, is it? It's officially the Netherlands, if I'm correct. And yeah, Ovidio, that McDonald's sign is placed very neatly there. Let's keep it about aviation, folks. Guys, last warning. Look at this is the rain that actually fell when I was, well, fell like 5 minutes ago. The rain that we had there in the stream. altijd gezellig, heb ik. -2 in Oslo. Well, that's a little bit colder than it is up here, isn't it? And heavy thunder on the northwestern side then, isn't it? Both bolted. Well, it's actually a good sign too, Jim. If all those kiddos come into the chat and spam stupid stuff, it means that my channel is doing good, isn't it? So it's actually a good sign, and it's a free feed for the algorithm if they decide to talk something in the chat. And yes, it is, Renee. Parking P3. And Techno is it saying you're the Bravo Echo Sierra Tango. And then I have to say Tango Yankee, mate. Tango Yankee Victor Mike. And Epic, there is, I am, and my girlfriend is. And thanks FH. Well, the weather today is a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday I was properly freezing because the wind temperature was, or the feeling temperature was, I think, -2.5 or something. But yesterday it was proper fresh. Heel Cruyffiaans, zeker. Ook voor het losse nadel, hè. And Roy saying, need to sign up for the school run of my granddaughter. See you next one. Alright Roy, thanks for tuning in, mate. Glad to have you aboard today, and enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. And Tim coming in with a €2 super chat saying, thanks, are you streaming Sunday from Amsterdam? Big chance I am, mate. It's going to be 15 degrees, so time to get the shorts back out. But I think I will be, mate. But thank you so much for that support to the channel there. Greatly appreciated. Goes a long way, honestly. And Renee, yep, they actually still have one Martinair painted 747, and then they have the 3 KLM cargo ones operated by Martinair as well. And I will, Epic. Thanks voor die, bedankt voor het aanbod. And Billy is saying, true, I never watch these videos, but got it in my feed. Ignore the spam, I enjoy watching for the first time. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying, Billy. And thank you so much for tuning in, taking the time to actually tune into the stream here today. And yeah, spam is spam, it happens, I know it, and especially when the stream does well, you get people like that. I even have like a filter, because on YouTube you can say that it is made for kids or not made for kids. I already always say that it is not made for kids, because that keeps the, I think, people under 14 or under 15 away from the chat, but they still manage to get in. And there we have Sky Express coming in from Greece. And yeah, the Golden M. And it is perfectly manageable still, guys. So I'm not a channel like Big Jet TV with 3,000 or 4,000 people watching that need constant moderation, but it's greatly appreciated that you guys are willing to help out. And hey NJ from Osse, welcome mate, good to have you aboard today. And I am not going to say your last name, but RWA comes in with a €16 donation on PayPal. Thank you so much for that one. Like I say, I'm not going to say the last name because I don't want to put out public information of people, but thank you so much for that support there on PayPal. Like I said, guys, that actually directly helps me out. YouTube takes a cut on every donation or super chat that comes in through YouTube. They take a 45% cut, so everybody that helps me out through PayPal helps me out directly, and there's no cut taken away. So thank you so much for that one. Really, really greatly appreciate it. And company designs both Boeing and Airbus. I know it's a 50-50, but I like them both. And indeed, FH, it's just a tap, block user, and there we go. And I see we reached 400 likes in the streams, folks. Wow. Thank you all so much for subscribing, for liking, for just chatting along, tuning in. I'm just a simple guy enjoying aviation and spreading my passion with the world here. And I'm glad that you all are enjoying it just as much as I am. So we have a nice A330 getting pushed back. A little bit of different action than just landings. And yep, 45%, that is correct. And I mean, for me, I don't like it when you guys want to show some appreciation and they take it from you. Because, for example, if you guys give me a tenner, they take 4.5 euros of your money. And I don't want you guys to lose that without sense. So I know I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, but everything is appreciated, even a like. But I just want you guys to know, if you consider it, know that it's that's what happens. Oh, wow, just listen to the 777 roaring off. That's a China Cargo 777 taking off from 36 Center. That deep rumble. I should have started at the corner of the parking garage with a little bit more view on takeoffs as well. And only 43 subscribers away from 43 subscribers away from 13k. My god, what's happening this week, guys? I'm just out here streaming. You guys are way too kind. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Joop also coming in with a 5.5 euro super chat. Gosh, guys, thank you so much for that one, Joop. So much appreciated. And like I said, you guys are making it possible for me to come back to the garage, etc., to get me a coffee in between streams, and every dime I get gets directly back into the channel, whether it's for a coffee, for fuel, or for equipment upgrades, even trips like hotels or flights to go to other airports. It all comes from you guys. And Lucas is saying you should be promoting the stream. Yeah, even though I said some weird things about them, but I love how everything is going at the moment. Oh, good reverse in the Air France there. And Vinet is saying subbed. Thanks, mate. Keys, look at that. And again, much appreciated, you. And Pierre is saying you get what you give. You reap what you sow, you get what you give. I'm just, like I said, I just love spreading my passion for aviation, and I just hope you guys are enjoying it as well as I am. Or McDonald's. Guys, stop it, honestly. Even Barend coming in with a €15.90 PayPal donation here. Guys, knock it off, please. Thank you so much for that one as well, man. It's, oh my god. I can fill up the car completely to get back here for another week or so. It's, thank you so much for that one as well. I can put it and repeat. Thank you so much, guys. My god. So again, Barend as well. Thank you so much for that support, for coffee, for fuel, for parking, for everything. Thanks, Ms. Walls. Much appreciated. And indeed, this is going to be a nice warm coffee with apple cake, babe. Now you know. I agree, Vinev. The McDonald's up here. So guys, to give you guys an idea, if you go to this McDonald's, you can actually just sit inside, grab a, I don't know, a coffee or a Coke or a snack or something, and just watch the planes land. It's so cool. But again, Barend as well, thank you so much for that one. And Dimitri Skov is saying, good job, first time watching your stream. Glad you're enjoying as well, Dimitrikov. I just, like I said, I'm just happy when you guys are happy, enjoying everything. It's, gosh, I'm lost for words today. and some seriously good action as well. The blue A380, two queens. And guys, Renee also coming in with a $2.95 PayPal donation there. Guys, I can stop working. My God, babe, this is not only going to be a coffee, this is going to be a full dinner together, sweetie. Thank you all so much, guys, for that ongoing support there. You guys are rocking it, really. Thank you so much to you as well, Renee. And this community is just, I can't say enough nice words about the community. The aviation community is so heartwarming. Everybody is helpful. Well, despite some people coming in the chat and saying nonsense, but those are gone in seconds. But the aviation community is so nice. Worldwide, everybody just tunes in to watch planes. Doesn't matter if you're young, old, man, woman, or else. Doesn't matter if you're young or old. Doesn't matter where you live. We all have the same passion, and that is watching airplanes. And Golden Kitty is saying, "You deserve it, man. You sound like a good person." I'm just being me. So, what else can I say? I'm just being me. And Renee also saying, "Keep up the good work. Enable all of us to enjoy a bit of Amsterdam." Thanks, mate. But babe, you always help me out in the background. You always support me in every possible way, helping me out on the chat, watching the videos before they go onto YouTube. So you are just as much part of V1 as I am. And Epic is becoming a member there in economy class. Welcome to the family, Epic. Glad to have you aboard today, and enjoy your member-only emotes, member-only content there. And on top of that, also Nick comes in with a €5.50 PayPal donation there. My God, guys, knock it off. It is too much, really. Oh my God. Nick, to you as well. Thank you so much, mate. What are you guys doing to me? This covers the whole week that I just had for parking. Oh my. And Dennis de Vries coming in with a €1 super chat as well, saying, "Let's celebrate their first super on the live stream." Yes, Dennis, thanks for the first one there. The #1 with the balloon as well. Thank you so much for that one, mate. And also that one is gladly appreciated. And guys, even giving the stream a thumbs up is the best support you can do as well. Thanks, Franz. Indeed, parking P3. Watching planes land on runway 27 here in Amsterdam Airport on this Friday. And indeed, Mrs. V1. That is correct. Oh, I have to put my streaming device on charge. It's only 26%. So I think we have, is this the Kuwait already? I'm still in awe, guys. My God. No, Lufthansa. And the Emirates Sky Cargo is 8 minutes out. And Remco coming in with a €10 PayPal donation as well. Remco, thank you so much as well for this one, mate. You guys are I don't even know. Last 20 minutes I'm just thanking you guys for your support here. Oh my. So Remco, to you as well, mate. Love the support. Thank you so much for this one. Oh my God, you guys are absolutely crazy. Like I said, this just gives me another full tank, covers parking, makes it possible for me to even go to other airports, to book hotels, to go on a trip, to get back to you guys. Ah, and Epic, so a double one, double whammy. Thank you so much for that one. Oh, now I know. Epic, aka Remco, Thank you so much for this one. Oh my word. And the thing is, I even start to feel a little uncomfortable, because I just wanted to tell you guys that if you do consider it not doing it through a super chat or something, and now you guys just keep on oh, I feel a little uncomfortable because I didn't say it for that reason, but my god, you guys can't imagine how much this helps me out streaming, doing video. And Vincent even coming in with a $2.95 there on PayPal. So Vincent, to you as well, mate. And like I said to everyone, thank you so much for this awesome support. Vincent, to you as well, greatly appreciated. And I just hope that you guys do it because you enjoy watching the show. And here we have a lot with a special livery. I think this is the lakes livery, babe, because you know the liveries and the lot ones. Is this the mountains or the lakes? I didn't actually see flight radar, so I don't know. Something with Maggio, what? I have to see. Can I zoom in? Varmia Mazuri, exactly. So this is the lakes livery, if I'm correct. Whew. What a day, my hell. And Roy is back as well, saying plans change, no school run, back again. Welcome back, mate. And Morven, this is Amsterdam Airport, and I'm streaming from parking P3, watching down on the runway 27. And Bert Young saying, awesome images. Short question, are you on the roof? No, I'm not on the roof, I'm on the 5th floor. Sorry, in Dutch it's the 5th floor, in English it's the 4th, but there's a panoramic viewing here. The 5th floor has a roof, it's just a parking area, but you have a little open space. And oh, this is actually a perfect place for long exposures. And yet again, to every single one of you guys, thank you all so much for this. Varmia, Missouri. Exactly. Ah, the lakes livery. So I was good. I was correct. Good. I'm trying to remember the special liveries of lot, but it's not easy. And Niels, zeker, shout out naar Stijn. And I agree. It was a good landing here. And Vedran is saying, why do so many planes have missing parts or engine covers? No, that's actually the thrust reversers. So when the planes land, they open them up to make like a little wall of, well, it's basically reversing thrust to slow down on the runways. And indeed, Abbo saying just the other way around. First floor in Dutch is begane grond. Yeah, so I'm on the 6th then actually, in English. Thanks for the correction there, Abbo. And yeah, Volkel, I still want to go to Volkel one day. I even want to go to the GLV, where the Chinooks and Apaches train. It would be so cool. I got it, Adrian, thanks. And you need Keith, I know that they have good coffee there. And Fast Eddie coming in with a $5 high five there. Thank you so much for that big high five. Greatly appreciate it, mate. And high five back to you. And I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope everybody that is tuned in today is enjoying the show. I for sure am. And Dino saying, if you ever need additional help, and that's moderating wise, Roy and Ms. Wolves are recommended for the ranch, for a ranch. Thanks for that heads up, mate. And I'll absolutely keep that one in consideration if I ever need additional hands. But so far, me and Nate can manage. And we have quite an approach now on the A320 Neo, and then we are going to get the Emirates Sky Cargo as well. Oh yeah, in the US I'm on the 6th floor, that's correct. And Arjan, no, oh, touchdown, come on. I'm not going to another spot today, because I don't have all day today. I have something private to do later on. Let's rewatch that, by the way, because it was a pretty interesting it looked to me like it was really struggling to touch down. Maybe it was just because I was side-eyeing on the screen. Sorry, I quickly had to grab the cable because my streaming device has 20% battery left. Oh, it was actually struggling a little bit. There's a lot of ground effect going on, isn't there? But smooth touchdown anyway. Alright, streaming box is on charge, and I hope it's not going to do the same thing as it did yesterday. No, looks all good. And it looked like there indeed was only one thrust reverser opening. Good catch there. And indeed the instant replays, I like them. Ooh, almost. Almost missed out on this one. And Dino gifting one V1 Aviation membership there. Thank you so much for that one, Dino. And guess who got the who is the lucky one? It's Miss Wolves. So Miss Wolves, make sure to give a big thank you there to Dino. Dino, greatly appreciated what you did there, mate. Goes a really long way, and thank you so much for that support. And enjoy your free month there, Miss Wolves. You can use the KLM emotes and the Emirates emotes now as well. So enjoy. Oh, the ground floor is the first floor indeed, yeah. So, Blauw-Geel is actually saying, I just heard in the news that there's flights cancelled by the winds and the snowstorms. That's what I heard as well. And Dina saying, oh she will. Good one. Alright. Now it's time for the 777 cargo from Emirates, flight 9993 if I remember correctly. Let's see if we're going to get a nice butter landing there. The lights is actually getting pretty good. Oh wow, that Wookiee howl on the Jordanian. And that dome on top of the Jordanian is the Wi-Fi box. Alright, there we go, cargo time for you, Kanye. Oof, the cargo landing as well. And the GE90 is overshadowed by the Pratt & Whitneys on the E2 there. Yeah, the runway dryer in effect. The A380 didn't do a good job with completely drying it, but I don't mind because that means that there's still some water left in the runway. Alright, let me open up flight radar and check what's going on, because you guys kept me giving big thank yous here. Yeah, we have 999 people in the chat, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Glad to have you all aboard today here in Amsterdam. So next up we have KLM from Newcastle, then we have KLM coming in from Berlin on the 7-3, and then EasyJet Europe coming in from Prague, followed up by KLM from Prague. Interesting. And it looks like they have runway changes going on, because all the flights from the east or the west are going to runway 36 center, which was not scheduled today. So the Dreamliner coming in from the States is actually landing on a runway 36 center. And indeed, I love the Wookiee howl on the E2s. Let's see Sander, if you know what flight she's on, we can have a look. She's flying to Porto. Well, I can't really film the takeoffs. And Koenie is saying Polderman is open for departures because 36 center is open for inbound, which is a little more inconvenient for us folks. And Dutch Aviation coming in with some information there. And indeed, breached the 1K, crazy. Honestly, I'm lost for words today, folks. I still can't fathom how today is going. It's, jeez. I just thought, okay, I'm just going to show you guys the blue A380 landing and then the two queens and just stay out for like maybe 2.5 hours and go off. But I did not expect today to be a day like today. And thanks, Remco. If you guys do like the stream, consider giving it a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And we're about to cross the 13,000 subscriber mark in maybe today or tomorrow as well. So if you already subscribed, thank you so much for that, and glad to have you aboard today. And someone's saying gate D59. I think the D gates are just not visible from here. It's on the other side, overwatching runway 24. And Dutch Aviation saying this is KLM flight from Berlin. The BGG, BGG for Beth. Dino saying rightly reserved, only subscribe today and I already like you. Cheers for that, Dino. Much appreciated. Like I said, I'm just being me. This is what I love to do. I just love to stream. I love to give a little bit of commenting in the background, and apparently you guys enjoy it. No caps locks there, UG. Breeze Airways. Oh really? So the only airline in the United States that flies the E2 is wow. That's something I didn't know. You see, guys, this is why the aviation community is cool. You learn something new every single day. And Jim is saying in 33 minutes, China Eastern cargo landing. Alright, that's going to mark the last one for the stream today, in 33 minutes. And thanks for those kind words there, Roy. And there's Easy Jet. Take it easy, Jet. Easy, easy, easy. You guys know who I'm talking about. And Peter saying, keep on streaming. I will, mate. And Virgilio is asking, is this from the Polderbound viewing spot? No, this is actually parking P3. This is runway 27 that I'm looking out on. I need a quick sip of coffee again. And it is a little cold. Yes, it is. But it's not as cold as it was yesterday, though. And it is not tailwinds but headwind landings. Look, there we go. It will be funny, Jim. And yes, the McDonald's in the background is one of the most filmed McDonald's signs in the world, I think. Well, streamed signs maybe, not filmed, because if you go to Times Square, etc., there's of course also a Macca's. The garage warm, yeah, they can turn off the heating in the garage. Imagine trying to heat up an open space. And Dutch Aviation, no, I'm not, because 36 Center is almost impossible to get a decent spot at, only on the northern side, but for landings the northern side is not the best, and I have to go in like 35 to 40 minutes because I have something private to do today later on. So, oh, awesome, fast Eddie. Did you order the Gemini one, or is it a Gemini? Is it JC wings? Oh, we have a runway inspection going on. Uh-oh, I hope this doesn't mean that it's going to close. And inspection done, there we go. But I do not see anything on approach, so let me check flight radar. By the looks of it, wait, is this KLM? So it looks like the first one is 5 or 6 minutes out. Let me actually check check a little bit deeper and see if that's correct. So I'm just trying to figure out, there's 2 planes on approach, but everything is going to 36 Center at the moment. Oh look, we might as well try and follow a couple of 36 Center landings. There's an A330 on approach there. And JC wings, got it. Nice one, Eddie. And Natey Babe is saying that we passed the 13,000 subscriber mark on the channel today. Thank you so much, sweetie, and thank you all so much for subscribing, being with me today, being with me the last couple days actually, and just chatting along, tuning in, liking, subscribing, helping me out in every possible way. It goes a long way, and to everybody who subscribed, thank you for sticking along. It's been great fun, honestly great fun, and thank you all so much for, like I said, for being here. It really means a lot to me. I quickly checked. The runway 27 is still open. The next one is, I think, 3 or 4 minutes out. Oh wow, track number 9 in the world. Interesting. And thank you all for your congratulations there. It's just a number, but it's a nice little milestone. So yeah, the first plane we are going to see, folks, is KLM flight 1324 from Krakow in Poland. And then we have Munich, the 737, KLM flight 1852. And number 3 is 10 minutes out, and that's the Lufthansa flight 992 coming in from Frankfurt. And Techno is saying, your enthusiasm is contagious. Thank you. Like I said, I just love aviation, I love airplanes, and I just love showcasing what Amsterdam has to offer. And that's why yesterday I decided to switch spots as well. both me and Boy from AMS Live were streaming from the Polderbaan, and it was like a hit or miss whether the A380 was going to land on runway 27. So I decided to switch spots. So if it was going to the Polderbaan, everybody could tune into Boy's stream, and if it was coming to 27, everybody could tune into mine to just see the A380 landing, spreading the chances for the people watching. And luckily it came to 27 actually, and sadly for Boy they switched it up to takeoffs from the Polderbaan yesterday, so he decided to knock it off yesterday. And Roderick, it might be, maybe it sounds odd, but it might be because there's a lot of people tuning in just looking on flight radar as well. Sometimes I really don't understand how planes become tracked in the top 10 in the world, just the regular flights. I really don't know why. And Slob is tuning in from Amsterdam. Thank you so much for tuning in from the south side, the good side of the canal. Subbed and liked. Glad to hear that, much appreciated. And it looks like we have the first plane, that E2, on approach. Wow, Babe coming in with a 25 Polish zloty super sticker with a beautiful little fox saying #1. Oh no, it's a Shiba dog. Thank you so much for this one, sweetie. Really, like I said earlier, you always support the channel and the chat. You always support me. Love you, babe. And thank you so much for this one. Really, really beautiful support there, babe. Vakantie bardzo. And Gio tuning in from Zandvoort. Welcome, mate. Welcome to Amsterdam. And Dutch Aviation, because I can't go everywhere at the same time. And like I said earlier, I have to go soon. Dziękuję bardzo, kochanie. Alright, E2. There we go. Back in action. And too hard to core. It's actually a thumbnail of an older stream, no, an older video, because when I set up a stream I have to choose a thumbnail. Maarten is back again. So guys, if you remember from yesterday, Maarten is working for ATC. So if you do have questions regarding air traffic control, make sure to ask Maarten some questions. He has 15 minutes. He sacrifices his break to come into the chat and help you all out if you do have questions. So again, if you do have air traffic control related questions, ask Maarten what you want to know about it. So I'm in the meantime just checking if that China Cargo Airlines is coming this way. It is flying in Dutch airspace. Let me see. It is not showing up on the app that I'm using, so maybe Maarten knows. Will the China Cargo Airlines, which is flying over GRQ right now, come to runway 27? And hello there, MP78. Welcome. And Roy said, I just tried to become a member, not sure if it worked. No clue, Roy. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get through, but nonetheless, thank you so much for becoming a member, mate. Really, really greatly appreciate it. And like I said, I am beyond grateful to everything what you guys have been doing for me the last couple of days. And today, even today, especially today, I'm lost for words. Like I said, I am so grateful for everything you guys do for me. And Dino saying the MacBook is nearly flat. Bart, great stream. Thank you so much, Dino, and thank you so much for the gifted membership as well. And thanks for tuning in, mate, and enjoy your weekend. And indeed, Caleb from Munich. Ah, and Martin, nowhere near a radar screen. Fair enough. It's a break, of course. And Zurich lived in whiteout. Ooh, so big delays at Zurich probably. So like I said, guys, if you want to know anything about ATC, make sure to ask Maarten. He's in the chat right now and he's willing to answer any questions you have regarding ATC. Ooh, and that's a good one, Tony. Tony is asking, could ATC ever become fully controlled by computers or AI without the need for humans? And Babe saying, at Maarten, no questions about ATC, just don't play with V1 to change runways much. Oh, that's a good one, Babe. Like I said yesterday, it's like a little bit of a joke, but usually it's always, oh, when I'm somewhere they change out runways, so we make a joke that ATC is doing the runway roulette when they see me. And on the flip side, Mando's coming in with 5 gifted memberships there, and made also a big supporter of the channel almost from day one. And Peter, Roy, Andries, Said, and what a shame. Congratulations on your gifted membership there. Enjoy your free month of membership here on the channel. It is absolutely good to have you on board today. And again, Mandos, thank you so much for this one, mate. Hugely appreciate it. And there's a 992 from Frankfurt. And Dutch Aviation, the takeoffs are hard to see from here, but I do see the AXA taxiing in front of me. And bon dia, Nelio. So there's the KLM A321 Neo. Well, there you go, Roy. Maybe that's the reason why you couldn't get a membership, because Mandels already gifted you one. So, oh, how everything comes together sometimes is just awesome, isn't it? And it started raining again. Strong answer by Marta. There are so many variables when dealing with aircraft. Oh. Even between similar types of aircraft, 2 different companies will fly them differently. Gotcha. So it's all like the way they is it like how they talk with ATC and how they fly their headings, fly their speeds and their approaches, etc. Glad to see that logo behind your name there, Roy. Welcome. Yeah, Gio. I know that Pierre doesn't really like it. I have to agree on Pierre that the nose is very blue, but somehow it matches. I don't know. And we have an E2 landing without lights there. Oh, look at the spray and the rain. He is in a serious shower up there. Reverse. Oh wow. Alright guys, I'm going to put the gloves on. A little bit less active in the chat because I'm getting seriously cold at the moment. Oh, and my watch thought I said something about Siri, which I didn't. But Marta, thanks for tuning in and giving people the possibility to ask you questions. And yeah, Jan, it is for sure wet here at Amsterdam. Sorry guys, just had a little bit of a walk to warm the bones. And again, Martin is getting bombarded with questions. Oh, and as you guys can hear, the rain is intensifying. It sounds like we should get you on stream someday and co-host so that people while streaming can ask you questions about ATC, because I think that people have so many questions that those 15 minutes are just too short. In Dutch Aviation, it's all randomly generated by YouTube. We have a really small private jet on approach, well, almost touching down. Come on, focus buddy, there we go. Nice little Cessna, I think. Morgen Nino. And happy birthday to you. Well, that would be awesome, Marta. That would be really cool to have that perspective. Streaming from the tower while you're being Mr. ATC. And that would indeed be really cool. That would be an exclusive stream there. A dinky toy for sure. And then I'm going to say my dad coming home. Sweet. Nice company ride he has then. Oh wow. Huge rain. There we go again guys. Huge rain. And Henk Speelman becoming a member in economy class there last week, coming in with a 6-euro super chat and now becoming a member. Henk, welcome to the family. Enjoy your member only emotes and the member only content on the channel. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support there, mate. And it is currently very quiet on approach. The next plane is still pretty far out. It's Aberdeen Amsterdam KL 914, and the China Cargo Airlines is 10 minutes out, currently flying over Zwolle, and that will be the last one for the stream, or we might stretch it to Turkish, not sure yet, we will see. Oh, listen to that rain. Whew. Alright, Sander, I'll try and see if we can get a glimpse. And look at this, jet blue in that beautiful blue livery. And Henk, no problem. Like I said, it is getting really quiet at the moment with approaches. There's going to be 10-minute separations right now. And I see that the members are using their KLM emotes. Awesome. That's where they are for. And exactly Dutch aviation, so nothing much going on at the moment, sadly. Queening coming on the taxiway, is it? Oh no, it's on runway 24 actually. And Nino, I do have extra warm clothing, yes, but still it's a bit chilly. And it looks like Cathay is lined up on runway 24. And Ms. Walsh is taking a coffee break. Oh no, me, you mean? Yeah. Coffee cup is almost empty. So the V1 Aviation fuel is almost done for. And Roy's saying filling up the gaps. Large parts of Schiphol Airport are 4 to 6 meters below sea level. That's correct. It is one of the lowest airports on the planet, if I'm correct. And JetBlue, I think, is going to the Polderbaan. Well, that's my guess. And good afternoon, Dion. And Adrian saying, Martin, get to work, they don't land themselves. That's true. So like I said, we had to wait it out a little bit. There's a plane on approach at the moment. Still very far out, can't really see it. Ooh, the wind is for sure picking up. Oh, and Cathay is rolling, so we're gonna get a Queen time takeoff, folks. Alexander saying Amsterdam or Schiphol Airport used to be a harbor. That's true. If you look at the history of Schiphol, Schiphol in Dutch basically means a ship yard. No, not really a shipyard, but a ship. I don't know how to explain it, but something like a harbor indeed. And again, lightning. Oh. And Billard shooting in saying can't wait to land there in 8 days. I can imagine, mate. Counting down for a flight that you look forward to is always good fun, and the Queen should pop up somewhere around here. Oh wow, she's empty. And that is runway 24, folks. Runway 24 takeoffs. Beautiful. Look at the clouds she's going to fly through. It shows that even when a plane is as big as it is, it's just a tiny piece of technology in an immense world of clouds and Mother Nature. Ah, exactly that, Jan. Thanks for that. And it starts raining / snowing again. Because why not? Look at this, folks. Queen time. Oh my word. But Ruigoord, for those who don't know, lightning above Ruigoord. Ruigoord is relatively close to Amsterdam Airport. And the other thing, like watching your stream in the AMS stream, it's staying everything, staying everything shipless, an important hub in Europe. It for sure is. Oh my god, the camera has issues following the plane there. And Marta, gotta go. Thank you so much again, Marta. And let's keep in touch. Let's keep in touch for eventual future plans. If you do have Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. And let's see if we can make something happen. Oh wow, look at the spray. And thank you so much for giving people the chance, Marta, to ask questions about ATC there. Just look at this. Maybe I can zoom in so you guys can see the rain and how intense it actually is. Don't know if it comes through on screen, but well, maybe this is a better view. Oh my word. And Transavia finals, good to know, thanks for the heads up. My word. Imagine having to go by bus to the terminal now. I didn't even think about that. There's a lot of people probably having to go to the bus. Imagine landing in Amsterdam for the first time and then immediately being greeted by rain. And Joffrey, yeah, that's true. My car's in the garage, so my car won't dry now. Right, and typical showers because it's already dry and clean and crisp at the beginning of the runway. And it for sure is pouring. Oh. Pilots have to work today to get their salary. And ooh, that's a buttery touchdown there. Goldie saying, my friend is currently on the platform de-icing. Amazing job, but not in this weather. Now, oh, again some decent spray there. Look at that. It is seriously wet, isn't it? But are they still de-icing at the moment? Because I haven't seen planes going there for a bit. And Sander, maybe I will. I'm not sure yet. Oh wow, look at the spray that Corendon is kicking up when turning away from the gate. And Nick, actually a lot of people are asking that. The small dome on the tail is a internet unit, a Wi-Fi unit. So it's satellite internet. And then it is internet indeed. Just look at the water, it's kicking up just by taxiing. That goes to show how wet it actually is. The next lights on approach that might be the China. Is this the net jets or is this the China cargo? And I am using KPN. Oh yeah, the second one is the China cargo. First one is the NetJets. And Fred is saying, doing your ATPL at the moment, it's very nice to have this on while taking breaks. Boost the motivation for sure. Awesome to hear, mate, and I'm happy. This is so nice. The stream does something else for everybody else, so it's really nice to see that people are enjoying it on their own way. So glad to hear that, Fred, and good luck on the ATPL, mate. I know it's not easy, but you got this. And Maria, welcome. And Henk is saying I also hear thunder. Uh-oh. I can feel it as well. There's low air pressure and I can really feel a headache kicking in. Time for some Starbucks. I'm craving coffee. I don't even know if I still have some left. Nope, just took my last sip of coffee. And streaming just became 5 times harder. That's nothing. Alright, so second plane of approach is the China cargo 777. That's going to be nice and loud and wet with triple T. This pilot is this pilot is battling. Hey Albert, afternoon. Oh, and touchdown. Pretty decent job there. And Ed Leslie is saying, never mind how wet it is, how are you? I'm actually doing pretty good. Like I said, I do feel a headache coming up, but that's just because of the cold weather and the changing air pressure. Already took an ibuprofen because I always have them with me just in case. But other than that, I'm doing fantastic. An amazing stream today in capital letters. So many people tuning in, so many generous people today, literally so many generous people today. Amazing airplanes, 2 Queens, the blue A380 again. Oh, there's thunder. That's not a good sign. And afternoon there, Arnold, welcome. Sparks on the front wheels. Did I miss something? And Spray saying thanks for providing all the nice content even in the bad weather. We were wondering what is your job / study you are doing yourself right now. And Spray, thank you so much for that. I do work in construction, but other than that, this is just 100% fun. The streaming, that is. Ah yeah, probably was the water just kicking up and reflecting on the lights. And indeed, Tangram is saying thunder strikes at Ness and Amstel. That's probably the one you guys heard. Alright guys and gals, it's time for some heavy action again. It is very quiet at the moment on approaches. So it's nice to have another heavy. Oh, I can hear the thunder. There it is. So if you do use headphones or earphones, crank up that volume. It's going to be very loud and a lot of spray will be kicked up. And there's a little bit of light, so the water will be white. This will be a fantastic landing. Almost like I've seen it before. There we go, a little rocky. I'm expecting a little bit of wing fluff as well. I don't know why, but maybe it's too windy. Alright, there we go. Touchdown. Alright, are you guys ready? It's gonna be loud. Oh my god, look at... Oh, that's much. Oh my word. Let's rewatch that. That was some serious spray. Oh cool, AWACS over Flevoland. So the thunder is, the thunder is exactly over Amsterdam airport at the moment, which is inconvenient. And oh, babe coming in with the Boeing emotes. Good one, babe, haven't seen those in a long time in the chat. Well, if it was dirty, it sure is clean now. And there's the thunderstorm. Thanks, Peter. Peter saying, great stream today. Keep rocking. You're the best streamer at Amsterdam. Thanks for those kind words, Peter. I don't know if I'm the best. I don't even care if I'm the best. I'm just enjoying it so much at the moment. But I'm happy to see that you're enjoying it as well, Peter. And thank you so much for those kind words. So we have a landing going on, and there's an Atlas Queen rolling on 2-4 right now. So after the touchdown of the E190, I'm going to pan over to see the Queen, the Atlas Queen, take off. It is rocky on approach, isn't it? Wow. Alright, Amsterdam style. One action done. Time for the second one. And it's Atlas, so it's going to be a heavy one. My guess, I've been wrong before, but I guess we're going to see the Queen right here. Alright, Peter, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it today. And I'll see you in the next one, mate. Oh, wow, it's really heavy. There we go, a little bit of Queen time. And thanks, Dion. Greatly appreciate it. Now imagine catching a lightning strike on that one. Hey, Mr. Blood. Banking to the left. Oh my, look at this. What's that odd blue color in the sky? I haven't seen that in a while. And back to 27 approaches. 737. Waving its way inside onto approach. Ooh, Arnold, no clue to be honest. I don't know if this is the last one. I have no idea what the registration is. I just saw the Atlas tail standing on the runway. And touchdown. Oof. Queenie, Queenie. Boom shakalaka. And indeed, Nino, blue skies. The weather is actually getting really nice right now. Look at this. I can't zoom out anymore, but it's looking seriously beautiful. Just a small bit of blue sky. We're not gonna get the sun because the sun is right there, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, and endless cars, for sure. I see my Dutchies, my fellow Dutchies are actually making the same fun as I am. Oh, the blue sky, it still exists. And John is asking, am I cold? Well, a little bit. That's why every now and then I just walk away from the camera, just move a little bit to warm the bones up, to get the blood flowing on the places that it should go. And I'm going to do exactly that now for a moment, so give me 20-30 seconds. time for the swim shorts, and you guys can probably see Liveliner 1 coming in screen on the top left side in a couple seconds. Or is it just flying out of view? Oh no, there it is. Liveliner 1, the helicopter, the ambulance helicopter. And Taxi Maxi, thanks mate, much appreciated. And Barakul is asking if the Polderbaan is open, will you go there? Usually I would, but today not. Just too many intense rain showers, and I have something to, I have some place to go to after the stream. So today not. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday, when I actually have the time to switch. And did you guys see that? I think in the corner of my eye I saw a lightning bolt. So if we're going to hear thunder soon, I was correct. And Ed is back from Austria. Back in the 80s we used to have a long weekend in Haarlem. That's cool. Haarlem is my absolute favorite city. Grew up there. Not living there, but grew up there. Amazing city. So guys, the Turkish A330 from Istanbul is 18 minutes out. That will be the last one for the stream today. There will be a little break between the next 5 to 6 landings coming in, but all good things have to come to an end. Just look at this thunderstorm. I won't even be surprised if we're going to see a lightning bolt in a bit. And Strike in Aalsmeer and Vinkenveen is on thunder as well. And Barakal is doing an aviation operation course. Awesome, dude. Nice to see that you're working in aviation there. Going to work in aviation. Ooh, negative lightning. So that's oh, that's a GC. Ground to cloud. So to give you guys an idea, I'm not really the smartest person on earth, but I do know a little bit about lightning. You have a couple different types of lightning. You have the most typical one, which is CC, which is cloud to cloud. So that's like the lightning bolt you see across the sky. You have a CC plus, and that's when there's multiple lightning bolts or branches on one bolt. Then you have the CG, cloud to ground. One CG plus, multiple cloud to ground, and then the other way around, which is negative, which is really rare and really powerful, which is GC, which is ground to cloud. So that means that the thunder starts at the ground and shoots up in the sky, and then of course the GC plus. 5-minute fiction with Bart. And I don't really take people on spotting trips or spotting, but once I'm out streaming, you can always come and visit. And indeed, Lightning Maps is one of the best ones. lightningmaps.org gives a really good insight in where the active lighting is. But for sure some menacing skies today. And Bill is saying, I will take this bit of rain over the 30 centimeters and minus 15 is where I am any day. Oh wow. Well, to be fair, I would love to have like a decent pack of snow here at Amsterdam. It doesn't happen that often that it snows at Amsterdam, but I still have one dream video, and that's a full winter's video at Amsterdam airport with snow and de-icing and the cleanup crews cleaning the runways and stuff like that. Alright, Barakal. Oh, there we go. A little rocky on approach there. And Emma tuning in from Utrecht. Welcome op Schiphol vandaag. So to everybody who's new in the chat, first of all, welcome. My name is Bart. I'm the host and founder of V1 Aviation. do live streams and compilation videos at Amsterdam. Well, mainly Amsterdam since it's my home base airport, but I do visit other airports as well. I'm a frequent visitor of Frankfurt, been to Warsaw a couple times, I've been to Paris, and I have quite a few UK videos as well. I have some Scotland videos coming up, I hope by the end of this year. Currently working on compilation videos of the best of 2024 in 4/4 parts, and I'm happy to have you aboard today. And L is tuning in from Groningen. And Adrian is saying the Thunder is going towards Utrecht, so it's moving away from us, but if it's moving away, that also means we're going to be able to see it a little bit better once there's lightning strikes or thunderbolts. KLM A330 taxiing away, probably going to either the Polderbaan or runway 24. Hey Emin, and Sander saying thanks for the stream, coming back for more. Glad to hear, Sander, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to capture the takeoff of your wife there, but I'm happy to see that you enjoyed and that you're willing to come back later on. Enjoy your weekend. And Jim saying another 1,000 people watching today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really, really much appreciated. And Mr. Blood, yes, I do have 8K videos as well, and it's not fake 8K, it's true 8K. Because my camera shoots 8K video, not this one but my other one. And Joop is saying, from where are you filming? Parking P3 on the north side of the airport. And yeah, that's true, Emma. There's actually a McDonald's here as well, and we have some more small restaurants and places. So this is that menacing thunderstorm which is slowly moving away. To give you guys an idea, the white hard lines there are a nice indication that it's a very unstable sky. And those clouds are a good sign of that as well. These black small flocks of clouds are another good indication. And Petrikov, you can go here by car or take the bus and walk from the bus station. And thanks for the heads up, Jim. And babe, we were both at the same time. I don't really appreciate spam in the chat. That goes for everybody. Just calm down, not word by word, but just type sentences. And there's the Europcar livery by EasyJet. And that was a serious wind gust. And Petrikov, yeah, it's 51 euros to park here for a day in P3. And it's, I think, €7.50 per hour. And I see we have over 600 likes on this stream. Oh my word. Thank you all so much for giving the stream a thumbs up and for subscribing as well. And Don is saying, good stream buddy, aren't you cold? Thanks for that. Thanks to you for the words there. And I am actually getting a little bit cold, yes. Been out here for 3 hours, not streaming for 3 hours, but of course I have to park and set up. But I am getting a little bit cold now. And what's my favorite livery? Oh, that's a good one. I think the Air New Zealand All Blacks. And for a normal livery, I enjoy the Royal Jordanian livery a lot. One is saying the Amsterdam livery on EasyJet. I can't remember that one. Can you send me a photo of that one? I'm really curious to see that one. I'm thinking about it now. I've never seen that one. Or maybe I have seen it, but I can't remember. Maybe I can't remember. And it looks like we have a propeller plane on approach, so it should be the Coast Guard. And if it is the Coast Guard, it's going to do a very epic landing on 2-2, which I guess. And the livery is just the colors it's wearing. Look at that. And indeed, even the skies are impressive today. Oh, I have to agree on Nordica. For those who don't know, Nordica is a Scandinavian airline with some beautiful blue colors on it. I forgot about that one. And welcome there, Sue. This is not the Coast Guard. I'm going to film this one, folks. Very beautiful Dornier 328, if I remember correctly. One of the very few planes you can get with either propellers or jets. And the top retro is very cool indeed as well. And if I haven't said it already, welcome Sue, good to see you. And indeed, this one didn't show up on flight radar. But it is Dutch registered. What the heck is this? And Gert Jaap is saying EASP Air. Never heard of that. Honestly, never heard of it. Beautiful one. And Patrico is saying get a stove. You can get one battery to keep warm for skiing. I got some gloves. Yeah, I'm using thin gloves at the moment, but for the real winter time I'm using thick gloves. The only thing I want to invest in is maybe some heated socks, but other than that I'm pretty okay, because I still have to be able to move the camera, zoom in, zoom out, tap the chat, look on flight radar and stuff like that. Likewise Sue, good to see you. And the turtle liveries of A&A are beautiful as well. From Ashford. And Cesar is saying I'm getting hungry with the big yellow M sign. I'm sorry for that. Or how do you say? Sorry, not sorry. And Peter PDK, good to see you, mate. Welcome. And Cesar is tuning in from Rijnland. Welcome. Oh, I have to say moin. Welcome, neighbor. And Emma, it's a fixed lens on my camera. I'm using a Sony RX10, which is a bridge camera, and it's a 24 to 600mm f4 lens. One of the better cameras to use when you do aviation, and especially for the live stream. It's a very good camera. Very all-around camera. All-around camera, my god. Alrighty. 3 in approach by the looks of it. And I see that everybody is slowly bringing up livery, so yeah. But if we're talking about like not special liveries but standard liveries, I'm actually curious to see what you guys enjoy the most. Oh, a 30-year-old Dornier. It looks so clean and new. And Emma, the R50 with the R100 to 400 absolutely works. So the last plane of the stream is on its way, the Turkish A330. Like I said, I do have things to do today, sadly. If not, I would have stayed forever, because you guys provided me with so many funds that I could actually stay out here and pay for the full day of parking. Good one, Yolanda. But like I said, I have things to do today, but fear not, because I will be back here tomorrow. I'll be back on Sunday. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be basically back here all day until the end of the month. And Go Blue Wolverine tuning in from Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome, mate. Beautiful sticker there on Vueling. One of the very few airlines that has a lot of special, quote-unquote special liveries or stickers on them, and Vueling is a very creative airline for that matter. Yeah, Emirates looks good too, but in my opinion, is too much white on the plane. There's too it lacks colors a little bit. And ETA, yeah, I agree, Mondos, especially the A350s, they look so good. And Fishline, it's been a while, mate. Good to see you. And when the last plane of the show is on finals, everybody's tuning in today. And thanks, Patrick Oven, thanks for tuning in today, mate. I'm glad you were tuned in all along. But I have had an absolute blast on today's stream. I'm so happy that I caught the Queen as like the first plane in approach. The second Queen today, the blue A380, some 777s. Actually, we didn't see every single one. We're gonna get an A330 soon, but no A350 and no 78, I think. Okan, goedemiddag, welkom. Guys, look at that thunderstorm. It's seriously building up there. That's some, I don't even have the words for it. Look at this. Look at how the thunderstorm is just pulling up all the clouds above it. This is a serious thunderstorm building up. Oh yeah, and the 1010 livery on Brussels. Alright, we have a nice little nugget, and I can see the Turkish A330 on approach as well. Plane number 2 on approach after this one, so we have another narrow and then the Turkish. Like I said, I really don't want to stop, but I have to. But fear not, I'll be back tomorrow. And if you guys do want to see some more action, and if you actually want to see what I, when I make my videos in the midst of the streams, I will actually link the video, the latest video, where a couple of those stream captures are in. It's a 44-minute video of Amsterdam. And I will put it in the chat so you guys can, if you want to, of course, you can check it out when the stream is done. You guys can't see the runways number. And let's not forget the Qantas. What was it? The hibiscus livery. And Robin. Even if there was one, I'm not going to answer that. And you need some serious CBs. Cumulus clouds. So, oh, me and my silly hands. And now I can't go back to the live chat. But I just posted the video. If you guys do want to see a little bit more Amsterdam action after the stream, I just pinned that video in the chat. Let me actually pin it as well. There we go, pin message. So if you guys do want to check it out, you can. So folks, the last plane of the show is on approach. It is the Turkish Airlines A330, the butter machine, a very nice one to end the stream with. I have had some seriously good fun today. I cannot thank you guys enough for being with me today. Babe, thank you so much for tuning in all the way, promoting, helping, and modding, and being so amazingly awesome today. Thank you so much for your beautiful stickers. Thank you all so much for becoming members, for gifting memberships, for gifting super chats, and especially on the PayPal side of things. You guys have been rocking. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. This Turkish A330 is for all of you. It's been good fun. I'll be back tomorrow. Beautiful landing there. Thank you all so much for liking the stream, for chatting along, for being so kind to each other. And like I said, I've had some really good fun today. I'm going to replay this one so you guys can have a little bit of time in the chat to say your goodbyes to each other as well if you wish to do so. But like I said, it's been really good fun today, everybody. I could not have imagined today's stream to be as it is today. A beautiful butter landing by the butter machine there. Like I said, I've had some really good fun today. An absolutely unforgettable stream. Majestic weather, majestic planes, getting hit by hail, everything. It was just something else today, folks. So like I said, if you do want to see some Amsterdam action, click on the pinned message. It's a 44-minute video here in Amsterdam. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to try my best and be here tomorrow. If I'm not going to be able to see you, enjoy your weekends. If I will see you tomorrow. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.